Hi, this is Joel. I'm here with Dr. Todd Elworth. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region, and he is a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and he's helped some of my students, and I'm really glad to endorse him. Todd, it's great to have you endorsing us, and I'm going to try and send a lot of folks through this thing to get more and more fit for their golf.
Great. Thank you. As you said, I'm a chiropractor in nature. I do a tireless golf performance. When I do the golf performance, I'm not looking at your golf swing. That's Joel's job. I'm looking at your physical capabilities. I'm trying to find your weakest link with your golf swing. Whether it's your glutes, your upper body, your ankles, we examine everything. I examine everything from your ankles all the way to your cervical spine. So I'm basically trying to find your weakest link. Then we try to correct that weakest link through exercises.
So you'll learn more about Todd at toddelworth.com and also at mytpi.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hey David, this is Joel. It was nice to see you the other day. This is how the swing looked. And I want to just summarize that. I'm going to say the two main things that I'd really like to see get better and better for you as the winter goes. One is, remember that through impact, you'd be able to have your hips start the downswing earlier, and then through impact really see the kind of stop that we see with the tour players. Rather than seeing, again, your hips and legs really kind of moving a lot through impact there. Remember, one of the best looks of this is Davis here through impact. Now you see his belt buckle's not moving. At impact, his hips are just about facing the target. You're not going to have that much hip turn through impact, since you're not hitting balls every day like a tour player. But you can get this kind of a stop through impact, and you can get your legs more solid through impact there where your feet, you see how his feet aren't moving at all when the club head's going its fastest. And then part of that too, remember, is trying to get those hips to have the figure eight feel. That's more like it. Whereas you start down, they're going to feel like they're kind of going to the right of your target line. And then your left hip turns back toward the wall there where Lucy sits. And then the other thing, remember, is to see what we can do to get this left shoulder to get more behind the ball at the top of your backswing there. Look at these tour players, and quite often you see that left shoulder getting over their right knee. Right there. You see how her left shoulder socket's over her right knee at the top of her backswing. So your left shoulder's just kind of moved under your left ear just about is all the farther it's gone. It's kind of still over your left knee. So that'll be another big thing to see if we can get better, see if you can get better and better with that this winter. And that'll help a lot of things as you go into next season there, David. But yeah, that's a good look here. Let's see if I can find another one for you. Some of these tour players really, his left shoulder is just about over his right knee there. I don't think Zurich has that big a turn. Yeah, see, he doesn't have that big a turn. It's one of the reasons he's not one of the longer hitters out there, although any tour player, right, is a long hitter. Maybe you see Price. Left shoulder socket, that seam of his shirt, just about over his right knee there. That's what we want to see if we can get that better and better this winter for you, David. So thanks so much. Talk to you soon.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn at a certain field in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.